I've been wanting to make this video for a while. I apologize, I haven't made videos in a month. Life has been insane. Life has been lifing, But I've been sticking to TikTok more. But this video has been on my mind and I've been wanting to do it. Because the more I hear them speak, the more I hear eugenics echoing in the background. So this video, we're going to take a little deep dive in how eugenics, RFK, and bird flu all intertwine together and what our future will and most probably look like for us. So first, you need to know what eugenics is. So what is eugenics? I'm kind of putting like a little summary. So eugenics basically is the strongest genes will survive. A lot of historical figures have used this. The biggest one we hear about is the Nazis and the Jews, and that's how they eliminated them. We've also had a lot of sterilization history of politicians or governments sterilizing people so that the strongest survive. So the reason why I bring up bird flu is because RFK recently, a few months ago, when bird flu was acknowledged here in the United States, he said that we should just let the birds get bird flu and the strongest will survive. When he said that, I got angry and I'm like, wow, you're gonna let all these birds die? Like, what if they spread it? What if they do all these things? So I think that's why they have such an issue or such like a nagging thing with these ostriches in Canada. I'm gonna sidetrack for a second so you understand how I'm going. So I don't know if you knew, but in Canada, there's been this ostrich debate since December that the courts have gotten involved. United States has gotten involved. Dr. Oz, Kennedy, Trump, everybody. So these ostriches contracted bird flu. I think 2 or 3 died. There were like 400 of them. And they're okay now. About 200 of them are okay. But they want to cull them because they have a bird flu strain in them, and some people don't want to cull them because we can learn from them. So Canada has that going on. I don't understand why we're involved. I don't understand why we as a country are not like researching our poultry and our turkeys. I know maybe we do have ostriches here too. We have zoos. A lot of zoos were affected and we're not even caring about that. But that's what I think they want to study because a lot of these ostriches did survive and they're immune or they created immunity for bird flu. So circling back to eugenics and bird flu, I truly think, this is my crazy conspiracy theory idea, that 2020 was just a start because bird flu has been on the table for a very long time. And someone brought to my attention in my comments on TikTok that Obama was worried about bird flu. And I looked it up. I was like, damn. I didn't know about this because I know that in 2005, they were worried about bird flu because the NIH came out. PubMed had a bunch of articles about possible pandemic of avian influenza. And there was a movie about it. The Fifth Wave, I don't know if you've seen that movie, but it's a great movie. It's from 2016. I hadn't even seen it. I thought it was dumb. I started watching it. The Fifth Wave talks about how avian flu wipes out the planet as well. But back to Obama. So Obama in 2005, when he was a senator, he wasn't even like a president. He hadn't even thinking about being a president yet. Or maybe he was. In 2005, he asked Congress to put millions of dollars into avian influenza surveillance, which was great. I was like, oh, wow. So I guess it was an issue back then. At that point, United States had not seen any avian influenza here yet. And then 2015, Idaho or Iowa, it was one of those 2 states. So don't quote me on that. But it was either Idaho or Iowa asked the Obama administration for help because they needed help. And they said no, that it wasn't an emergency and they didn't need help. So I was like, that's literally 10 years later. He was in Congress 10 years before that, asking for funds to surveil this. PubMed was talking about it. Everyone was freaking out that this was the next event. Then 2020 came. COVID came. Our immune systems are shot. People have long COVID. People took the vaccines. Some people didn't. Even if you took the vaccines or not, you're fucked. Sorry for the language. You're fucked. Because our immune systems are not the same they were 5-6 years ago. And this is just so frustrating. So what Schwab said, I don't know if you know who Schwab is, but he was a director of WEF. Now it's the ex-Nestle CEO that said that water wasn't a human right, which is insane. But Schwab has always talked about the 2030 plan. Have nothing and be happy. So, to tie in eugenics and my crazy head, my crazy mind over here, I think they're going to unleash this. Our immune systems are already screwed. People already have so many autoimmune diseases, so many comorbidities. They've fed us crap. They throw things in the air. I saw a documentary that you guys need to watch. It's about chemtrails. Please look it up and please watch it. They're putting aluminum, barium, titanium, all this crap in the air that's making us sick as well. That's making our food sick, our water sick. They're keeping us sick. And they're going to let eugenics do its job this coming season or maybe next year, because they want more control. So the 1-2% is going to get us sick. So there's less population they need to deal with and more control. So this respiratory season, please take care of yourself. Please mask. Please wash your hands. That's the biggest thing. Washing your hands, I think, is the biggest lifesaver. I'm going to look up because there was a spray that they were using for bird flu that I'm going to probably put like on here so you guys can see what the name is, that killed bird flu. So please, if you see sick animals, don't touch them. If you have cats, take care of them. Cats are highly susceptible to this, and they can transmit it to us and we can transmit it to them. So I just hope you guys take care of yourselves, please. And just in case, I don't want to kill myself. I'm not depressed. I'm not mentally ill. I'm just a concerned citizen like you that's trying to spread the message of what's going on. If you can hear, I'm sick too. So sickness is going around. COVID is very high. So please take care of yourself, because all of these viruses are doing resortment with each other, and they're getting better and better and better. And it's going to get so good that it's going to do the job they need. So thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing if you've shared. Thank you for absorbing this information. I appreciate all you guys that have followed on TikTok, that have followed here, and have helped me spread the message that needs to be spread. As I always say, connect the dots, ask the questions with me, ask the questions that need to be asked, because we deserve answers. Bye.